coming next. But ladies and gentlemen, this week we have Barrett's B list. Barrett, let's hear the B list here. We're gonna sit back and call you a fucking clown for some of this, but let's hear it.
Yeah,
that's fair. Yeah, let me hear it. But listen, as I stated last week, this is a weekly list. Yes, overall season and record does matter. However, this is a week by week. Cowboys are not on the list because
they suck.
They're all right. They're probably not going to have CeeDee Lamb. Okay, Amari Cooper, his unvaccinated ass can't play. All right. I just don't think they may win a close Thanksgiving game, but they're out of the top 5. Okay,
Raiders.
Yeah, man. Okay, Derek Carr, he may beat them. Listen, they may win and they may move back up in top 5, but they're just not top 5 this week.
Look back on the Michael McCarthy thing. You think he doesn't want that turkey leg out there on the fucking field, huh?
Yeah, dude. Mike McCarthy's.
You think he doesn't want that fucking turkey leg?
That dude's gonna be eyeing down that turkey leg all games.
Jerry Jones is actually the doctor that's gonna go clear CeeDee Lamb to play. He says, "How much is it gonna cost me to fucking get this guy back on the field?" And they're just $5 million. Take it. We need him out there.
We'll see. And then Jerry Jones will get a first-round pick stripped away for breaking concussion protocol there.
We don't need it anymore, man.
For paying off some, doctor in nursing school or something.
It's going to be the 32nd pick in the draft anyway, so they can have it.
Whoa.
Okay. Not even in the top 5 B list here, but they're going all the way.
Yeah, somehow.
Well, hey, this is coming from a Dolphins fan, so.
Yeah. This is the official B list.
Listen, Green Bay number 5, they took a hit. Aaron Rodgers will bounce back. Not worried about Green Bay at all, but they can't stay, they can't stay at the top like they were last week. Number 4, I had a lot of trouble with number 4. Had the Cowboys kind of floating in there, had to take them down and put in Baltimore, even though they did lose to the Dolphins. Dolphins up and coming. But Lamar Jackson's just too good. It's hard to pick an AFC team right now. So that number 4 spot's going to just go up and down. You know what I mean? Number 3, Tampa Tom, too easy. They're just going to keep rolling. They're going to keep moving up the B list. Chiefs, they're back, dude. I tell you what, the Chiefs defense, let me give you a little statistic here. First 7 games, 8 sacks, 7 turnovers. Last 4 games, 11 sacks, 8 turnovers. Chiefs defense, when they're playing well. Mahomes didn't have a great fantasy stat line, but they won the game, beat down Dallas. You know what I mean? So number 1.
Somebody didn't watch the game.
Whoa. I watched like the last half of the game, and Dallas didn't really impress. So,
when we didn't have our CeeDee Lamb, we don't have our top 2 receivers. Hey. Look, I watched a lot of sports
Super Bowl 32 draft pick finds a way to win. You guys didn't find a way to win.
I watched a lot of hot takes on this, and I agree that injuries are not an excuse.
No.
Injuries happen. Every team that at the top right now is literally dealing with injuries and having to survive at the top of their division.
Right.
And the Cardinals.
That's why moving to number 1 is the Cardinals. They're 2-1 without Kyler Murray.
McCoy.
Best record in the NFL. Cardinals are number 1 until someone can take them down. Kyler hopefully returning this week. I like Kyler, like the Cardinals. So there you have it. If the Cowboys want to crack the B list, they better give the Raiders and Derek Carr's emo ass a beat down tomorrow.
Whoa! You can't say Derek Carr like that.
If not,
look, we'll be there. Tune in. We're gonna beat him down.
Breaking news: Derek Carr is emo.
Yeah,
there you go. Just broke it right here.
You're right. Billy has a good point. Packers did beat the Cardinals, but Packers have also lost. So
here comes Carl, hot Chargers fan here. Carl coming in with a take here against the Chargers.
I mean,
Herbert's a fucking stud.
Listen, Herbert's great. It's hard to pick an AFC team, okay? Every AFC team that's in the top pretty much has a terrible loss, okay? So it's hard to pick those teams. NFC clearly above the rest.
I mean, the NFC is we're doing way better than the AFC for sure.
So yeah, I think there's no way this list will never have like any more than 2 AFC teams. I can guarantee.
Wait, Flint, what's Herbert's record versus the Chiefs?
I don't think he's beaten the Chiefs yet.
He beat him earlier this year.
Oh, they did. Wow.
And I think they beat him last year.
No, because Herbert's first start was against the Chiefs, and they almost won.
Didn't they beat him later?
I don't think so. Chargers beat them this season. That's what the Chargers fans say.
Is it 1-1 or is it 1-2?
Justin Herbert is 2-1.
Bill Johnson's got that right. Titans do fucking suck.
2-1.
Yeah, he is 2-1.
What's happening with the Titans, Bill? They're on a very scary train down out of the playoffs.
Injuries. The Titans are fucking. They're beat up.
Injuries.
I thought we can't really blame injuries that much. Every team has to deal with them here.
I said they're not an excuse. They're not an excuse.
I'm just saying. Derrick Henry.
They are injured. When you lose your number one player.
I mean, yeah. But
the
Dallas
potentially MVP of the season.
Yeah. Tannehill. Sorry, bud. 4 picks last game.
I mean, when you lose your number one player, the Dolphins didn't have Tua, and Jacoby Brisket was out there fucking shitting it up.
Jacoby Brisket out there throwing ducks, getting his wide receivers' fingers injured for 3 years. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, when you lose an MVP caliber player like Derrick Henry, your team definitely takes notice.
Yeah. Derrick Henry is still second in rushing. He's still second in rushing after missing the last 3 games. Yeah. He could be back for the playoffs though, if Titans make the playoffs. Yeah. So
AJ Brown's banged up. Julio Jones is on IR.
That's true. Yep. I mean, come on, Julio. We knew Julio was going to be on IR at this point in the season. That guy has played 5 games a season the last 15 years or something like that.
What did they give for Julio? I remember. I think it was high price, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't as high as we thought it was.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember.
I'm gonna look it up real quick because I am curious.
Yeah.
Julio trade
6 games.
Falcons trade.
No, legitimately.
No way. This is accurate.
Is it a second rounder?
They future 6th rounder to the Titans for a 2nd and 4th round picks. Okay, so yeah, they traded Julio and a 6th rounder for a 2nd and a 4th rounder.
I mean, that's pretty high. A 2nd round pick's good value.
I mean, 4th round picks are.
Bill said they got Golden Taint, aka Golden Taint. Good. I like it.
But to Billy's point, there was a statistic that Derrick Henry was a high percent of the Titans' total offense.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, if any team has had a bigger injury, it's definitely the Titans, for sure. So
yeah, they lost an MVP caliber player.
We'll give the Titans that. We'll give the Titans that.
A small break for the Titans here. True. Yeah, his error, they were extremely underpaid. All right. I'll do it. We'll close out the show here, and then I'll get the stats uploaded on who's winning the weekly pick'em. It's definitely going to be. Oh, here we go. We got a fantastic comment. We're going to read this before we leave from Brennan Neal. First time tuning in. Love what you guys are doing. Ready for next week. Awesome,
thanks, Brendan. Thanks,
yes,
man.
Appreciate it.
Fins up.
Yep. We'll close out the show here. Thank you for listening and watching to That One Sports Podcast. If you missed the early part of the podcast, you can catch it live on our Facebook page, That One Sports Podcast, immediately following. As soon as I click in stream, it's uploaded. You can watch it then. Also, coming soon. Fuck that. Set this froze.
Screenshot that, dude. That's fucking hilarious.
It'll get it up there.
Shit.
No longer coming soon. He just leaves. That's funny. No longer coming soon. Live now. You can catch us, That One Sports Podcast, on Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon. I think it's Amazon Podcast or Amazon Music. One of the two. They get uploaded shortly after the show. They get automatically uploaded. I don't control the times when they get uploaded, but you check out those channels periodically. Go hit the plus. Go hit the follow button on whatever. Check out our Twitter page. All three of us have our own independent Twitter pages. To go check us out. I'll have the Twitter handles on next week. That way we can get you guys on there. And then, hey, we're taking off. That's all there is to it. We're taking off. I'm going to retire off this fucking podcast.
To the moon. Doge to the moon.
Yeah. That One Sports Podcast, TOSP to the moon. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good Thanksgiving. Good night.
Good Thanksgiving.